This is Greg Troutwine with Maritime Reporter TV, and we are very pleased again to be joined by Paul Sells, the President and CEO of ABS Wavesight, to discuss developments at this ABS-affiliated software as a service company during its first year. So, Paul, as the saying goes, time flies when you're having fun. So to kick us off, can you please give us a recap of ABS Wavesight as it celebrates its first year anniversary?
Yeah, absolutely. Greg, thanks for having me. Always a pleasure to see you. We're coming up on 1 year. So we're coming up on 1 year here in just a few short days, it seems like, since we launched ABS Wavesight at last year's workboat event in New Orleans. It's been quite a year. It has flown, as you said. So we had sort of three big things that we wanted to get done this year, and I'll kind of lay it out that way. I'll talk about it that way. So we wanted to grow the company. We wanted to really focus on and delight our customers, and we wanted to become a world-class product company in the maritime space. And so those have been our three sort of guiding lights for the year. And I'm happy to report that we're making progress, making amazing progress on all of those. So we've certainly grown the company. We're over 300 people. We've grown it by over 100%. We've got a lot of work that we want to get done, a lot of value we want to add to our products. Not just what's currently in the pipe now, although that's getting a lot of love and attention for customers, for current customers, but also where we want to go in the future. So we've added a number of people. We've had 20 new clients, over 20 clients join us this year as we go on this journey together. We've obtained a significant number of necessary certifications. So we've been working on strengthening and make sure we have a hard platform that's safe, secure, reliable. So we've obtained a lot of security certifications. As we've spoken about before, cybersecurity is something that it's a responsibility that our customers place on us as well. So we take it very seriously. And we have been adding things to the product as well. So if we think about delighting our customers, that's been our second objective this year. So we've made significant enhancements to our flagship product, Nautical Systems. It's been in the market for quite a while. We released over 100 enhancements this year, and done a number of releases. And we've got even more in the pipe that's coming for next year. So we're excited about that. Building towards new architectures and employing some of that progressively as we go through. So we released a lot of native web-based interfaces that our customers have been asking for. We've got some more that we're working on that are coming out next year, but that's more to come. And then becoming a world-class product company is something we've talked about as well. It's part of our strategy to look at both the maritime domain and bring in people with strong maritime domain expertise to really understand the business of shipping, but also to bring in very strong technologists, product managers, engineers, quality people, just people that know how to make enterprise software, know how to make it well. And I'm happy to report that we've met our objectives for growth in that perspective. So we've got the people that we've been looking for. And also that's created the engine, as it were, to really accelerate our development and be able to add value to our products going forward. So
I understand that ABS Wavesight recently announced a number of updates and enhancements to its fleet management software, Nautical Systems. I know you referenced this quickly in the last question, but can you talk us through not only what has changed, but discuss why?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. So in terms of how we're focusing on Nautical Systems, we think about it in terms of the features that we expose to our customers. That comes through things that we develop organically, and also integrations that we provide, as well as the non-functional requirements, the things on the back end that really sort of set us up for the type of performance and future compatibility that we're looking, that our customers are looking for. So we've announced integrations, for example, for our purchasing manager that allows purchasers to look at different prices and lead times when they're going out, putting things out for bids. We've made improvements to the maintenance related processes as well. We have an interface with ABS directly, that allows for some the removal of some time, let's call it, some streamlining of process between the maintenance you do on your ship and the class certifications as well. So things to take time out of people's day and give it back to them. And then also we made improvements to the parts of nautical system that we use to manage crew and payroll. So lots of things on it, lots of improvements on our crew manager to help people make great decisions about how they staff their vessels. All of that, sort of been on our house directly, but we also have improved the degree to which we're able to do integrations with other customers. Or with other partners. So improvements to our APIs that make those types of integrations more easy today and more feasible going into the future.
As I say, again, as you know better than I, creating innovative technology is one thing. Creating innovative technology that is meaningful and impactful for your clients, ship owners and ship operators, is a whole different ballgame. So how does the ABS Wavesight team engage with industry to ensure that its products are on targets with industry needs? And what are the demand trends that you're seeing today?
Sure. This is something that's sort of near and dear to us. When we look at the demand trend, so let's start at the 80,000 foot level, right? We think about sort of four things that we're trying to plan products around. So one of those are sustainability and the regulatory requirements that are entering the market, right? So we saw CII come online January this year. We have, for our customers that do business in the EU ETS coming online progressively beginning in January of next year. We follow those regulations very closely to make sure that we develop products that can help our customers navigate that emerging regulatory field. The next one we think about is product adoption and usability. So this one's near and dear to us. We have a saying at ABS Wavesight that whether you're eating or you're using software, you eat first with your eyes, right? So that's because we as individuals, we as people, use software more in our day-to-day lives now than we ever have before. And so our expectations of how to interact with that software are set not only in the workplace, but in our cars, in our homes, in our interactions with our loved ones. And so user experience and user interface is more than just making software that looks good. It's more about how can I make software that functions, anticipates your needs and is easy to get up to speed and learn on. We demonstrated a lot of that at our users conference, which maybe we'll talk about in a little while. This past month in Oceanside, California, with some of the new releases we have coming out next month on on My Digital Fleet, and our approach to user experience. But primarily, I just wanted to say that's one of the forces that we absolutely look at, is this expectation for easy to use software. The third sort of focus or area for us is on connectivity and the prolific expansion of connectivity. And this is more than just being able to make Zoom calls while you're at sea, or have Netflix as a crew member. This type of transformation where we are more and more seeing vessels treated as office buildings with constant sort of high bandwidth, low latency connectivity, enable architectures and enable transfer protocols that were not feasible even 5 years ago. So we're able to bring in sort of the best of the modern web to help have lightweight installations on vessels, to have the most modern tech stack to deliver value. So that's something we're seeing kind of fold out or roll out even faster than maybe we anticipated. So proliferation of low Earth orbit satellites and decrease in costs, et cetera, is just allowing new, more modern architectures, let's call it, than maritime was able to benefit from previously. So connectivity is number 3. And then the last one is disparate data sources. So everybody is swimming in data. It's locked away in different parts of your business that may make it difficult for you to access it, do a little bit of work on it, and make decisions about how to improve how you work your business. So for us, that means again, sort of back to infrastructure, making sure that that we have proper data, the world-class database architecture, and the right APIs to be able to expose that information, not only within our software, but giving access to people to the data that's available within your organization to your workforce directly as well. So that's through APIs. So those four forces, the regulatory and sustainability drivers, let's call it the product adoption usability, this phenomenon of consumerization, prolific connectivity, and then finally making improvements of access to disparate data sources. Those are the things that we really think about when we're focusing on our current products and focusing on the products that we're bringing to market in the future.
And as you referenced, I know you're just coming off your users conference in sunny Southern California, but can you give us an overview or recap of the event with some key takeaways?
So we had our 23rd Nautical Systems User Conference, our first one hosted by ABS Wavesight, in Oceanside, California last month. We had over 150 attendees. We had, I think, over 15 roadmap sessions. We just had a lot of discussions about where we are, where we're going. People got a chance to meet other users. They got a chance to get direct instructions. Users conferences are incredibly important for technology companies. That's part of our commitment and focus on the people who use our products. As opposed to spending the majority of our calories out at other conferences trying to inform people about our products. So the feedback was tremendous. I mean, we've had people that have come for over 2 decades to these. We had a moment at the kickoff where people were raising hands. How many times have you been here? Have you been here 5 times? Have you been here 10 times? And a few hit the 20 mark, by the way, which was really impressive. So some people who really know our products and have been satisfied with them for a long time. Again, over 150 attendees, and this is such an important event for us going not only this year but going forward, that we're only going to get better. So I heard things. The things I heard most from our customers were, "This was the best, one of the best events you guys have ever had." And then also, you're absolutely on the right track. You're doing the right things. Please keep up the momentum, and keep doing what you're doing. So that kind of feedback for us was instrumental. Because nothing is more important to us than the success of our customers' businesses. When they're successful, we're successful. And these types of events, this users conference for us is one of our most important instruments to really get together, be with our customers, hear from them directly, break bread, spend time together, and kind of really understand the journey that we're both on. So yeah, and it should also be fun, as we talked about earlier. So yes, it was. I think everybody could report it was a really good time.